Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for February 2nd. We're looking at the US Japanese yen pair. First, I am expecting this pair to move as high as 90.32 and as low as 88.94. Now, I am expecting to get this market to hit some resistance around 89.68. and look for some support, the support around 89.14 in this particular pair. This market's pretty much tracking sideways. It did move much lower today, closed lower, but is still moving sideways at this time. Now switching over to the Euro USD pair, this particular pair closed up today after gapping down. It did close above our previous support area, although it did move lower than that. Now we are expecting this pair to move as low as 130.32 and as high as that, and as low as 125.65. Now look for some resistance around 12900 and look for some support to come into this pair around 127.66. Now switching over to the pound US dollar pair, this particular pair moved lower today. It looks like it is starting to move lower. If you draw your trend line over here, hang on one second, our chart there moved a little bit. Let me move it back. There we go. Sorry about that. If you draw a trend line from up here down, moving across, a straight one that is, you will see that it pretty much moved right up to it and has started to turn back down. So I do anticipate this pair moving lower over the next session or two. Look for this pair to move as high as 146.44 and as low as 138.38. Look for some resistance to come in to this particular market around the 1.4492 area, and look for some support around 140.69. Well, that about does it for that pair. This pair is tracking sideways, although I do believe it is coming down, moving downward. The bias is to the downside. We switch to the US Swiss. This particular pair gapped up, closed down after moving much higher, did not break previous resistance though. We are expecting this pair to move as high as 1.1784, and we are looking for it to move as low as 1.1472. Now look for some resistance around 1.1688 and look for some support at 1.1577. That about does it for that pair. Don't have anything really that I'm looking at during this next session. The Australian dollar, though, is releasing their retail sales trend for December. That's being released at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus is that it has raised from 0.1% to 0.3%, which would be good for the Australian dollar. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.